Hi everyone. This StreamYard is a lot. Hi Sharon. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. The stream went off initially, so I had to start again. So I'm waiting for more people to join. Thank you so much for joining. We're talking about relationship and dating. It's been fun, but somehow we lost the stream, so I had to start all over. Thank you so much, Ella. Thank you for joining, Ella. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. I'm trying to drop the new link so that you guys can join. So I had Ndubechi and Gift earlier. I hope they will come back because I was having a great time with them. So I'm trying to, yes, so people will soon come around, hopefully. Yeah, so I just dropped the link now. Yes, it wasn't network that stopped the previous one. A call came in and so I couldn't hear what they were saying, like people that joined via video. I couldn't hear what they were saying again, so I had to use my other phone, and then somehow I ended it with the phone I started with, and it wasn't on YouTube anymore, so I had to stop it so that everybody can join. My network is good. Sure, you can hear me well, Ella. Yeah, so while we wait for others to join, earlier we were talking about relationship here. I really wanted to know people's opinion about dating, because I've heard so many things around dating. Some say that they're in a relationship, some say they are just going out and all of that. So I really want to know people's opinion about what dating really is, and I've gotten a few points here and there as to what dating is. If you really want to know, just go and watch the previous stream and you will have a good time, because I heard a lot of things, and I think I asked the question earlier, like before I got into the dating, that when are guys supposed to propose? Because I see some videos that white girls are all over the place whenever their boyfriend is proposing to them. I'm like, are you not aware? Did you guys not plan marriage? So, and then I heard that, oh, it's very much different with how it is abroad. You know, it's very much different, unlike how it is here in Nigeria, that your wedding might be like 2 months away and the guy is coming to propose with a ring officially and all of that. So I have learned a lot of things. I've heard people's opinion here and there. Um, Okay, so let me see. Ella said to me, dating is about romanticizing friendship. Okay, okay, so that's your own point of view. Someone said earlier that dating is like you guys are just going out and getting to know yourselves. It's not like there's anything special. You guys are not committed. That's the word. It's not like there's anything special and all of that. So I hope that our relationship coach, Sister Onsbech, is going to join back so that we can hear more from her. She was here earlier, and then she had been like dishing out wisdom from her wealth of knowledge and all the good stuff. Yeah, and gifts put more light to what dating is. And yeah, I'm super excited for this life. Like, I'm learning a lot. I'm hearing people's opinion here and there. So yeah, so now Stella is saying that to her, dating is about romanticizing friendship. Okay, so it just literally means that the person has to be your friend. Is that what you're saying? Then you are trying to say, Ella, like the person has to be your friend before now, or you guys are just getting to be friends in the process of dating? How exactly is it for you? Let me hear from you, Ella. Ella, are you still there? Okay, I have a guest. I'm sorry, I'm not used to this thing, so I really have to watch out for it.
Hi guys.
Hi, Ella.
Yeah, I was trying to come up. That's why like I couldn't respond.
Oh, okay. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, so let's hear from you while others join us.
Yeah. Okay. Concerning relationship, first of all, I'm very high opinionated when it
Gift
comes to
is
relationship.
back.
I cannot date somebody that is not my friend. Let's start with that because how will the relationship even work if you're not my friend? I need to be free around you. So I can only be free around somebody that is really my friend. You get? So
Okay.
that's why it's about romanticizing a friendship because you have to be my friend first. And then as the stuff goes, feelings can grow. Hi gift. Feelings can grow because I don't believe in crush. I don't believe in love at first sight. I don't believe in that stuff. So I believe that we have to get acquainted first. And in the long run, if we decide that love happens, then love happens. So I feel like that's just my own opinion about dating.
Okay.
But
Thank you
there are
so
people
much,
that just
Gift.
but there are people that just meet you and they be like, oh my gosh, I have a crush on you, and then they start dating. But I don't like that kind of stuff.
It's good to hear that. Like I'm having a great time hearing different things from different people. Gift, yeah. So let's hear from you again.
Okay, what's the question? I don't get. I don't
Like,
understand.
and no, the dating issue we were talking about earlier. I just
Okay,
had to brief again and all.
okay. So I don't know where I'm going to start from. Like I said, to me, dating, the day we go out on a date or the day you will tell me that I'm catching feelings with you, stuff like that, I won't say I've agreed totally. I'm the kind of person that will observe you for like 1 or 2 months to be sure that you are the guy I want to go out with. And the day I confirm that you are my type, that's the day I will save your number as sweetie, darling, or something like that. But just before then, I would not say it's like maybe your name is Joshua, Joshua for short. I will not say we're dating. I will start counting the day that I knew that I start catching that feelings back. That was when I will save it as so thing. Then I will say from there is maybe 2 months, 3 months. I won't say our first date is dating. It's just like take me out to go and eat or to go and see a movie. Just the way Miranda said. So to me, dating and relationship are slight difference here in Nigeria. Oh, Nigeria girls like us, not abroad.
Yeah, I think for those abroad, dating for them is like they are just getting to know, excuse me, they're just getting to know themselves and it doesn't count. I saw a video, I can't remember the lady's name, but she's quite popular. She was like, no, no, no. Even if you go out a million times, the fact that you don't put a ring on my finger doesn't make me
Is it blessing?
say,
Blessing CEO.
no, she's not a Nigerian. She's not a Nigerian.
Okay.
Yes, that it
Why did you
doesn't
say
make
this
me,
blessing? Oh,
Blessing
that it
CEO.
doesn't.
If it's that one, I
I
don't like
don't
listening
pay
to
I don't pay
some of her.
attention to any of her advice.
Like seriously,
I don't even listen to her. I don't listen to her. I don't.
She's
But
very
like that lady
delusional.
was like the fact that the guy did not put a ring on her finger, then the guy should never ever say that they were in a relationship. So
no,
that
now I
was one
guess
of the
putting
reason
a
that
ring
prompted
on
me
the
to.
finger is like engaging that person. So she does
So
not
that was
expect
one
you
of
to.
the reason why I asked when is the best time to propose. That's like getting ring, like giving the lady a ring. Do you
Is
understand?
it
Like I
giving
said,
ring
the
as a
lady,
marriage or giving ring
not
as
marriage.
dating?
No, you know
Say,
when some guys be like, will you marry me with a ring?
Yeah.
uh-huh.
So that abroad is very much different from the way it is in Nigeria. That was what I was trying to explain earlier.
Okay.
Do you understand? So that was what Miranda was giving us insight to as to how abroad they leave their house when they are 16 or 18 and they just like have somebody they are like together with, and because they want companionship, they find someone that most likely they live together, and it then happens that maybe they have a child together and all of that, which doesn't still mean that they are in a serious relationship. She said that's not commitment, it's just companionship. Do you understand? So it's
Try
at the
that one
point.
for Nigeria. In fact, try that one for this my
So
point
that's
of
why
view.
I asked different questions, and she gave me answers to both. So abroad, it now gets to a stage where the guy sees that, okay, I think I can marry this girl. Then he then go ahead to propose rather. So that's when they start planning wedding. Unlike Nigeria, that you don't even have the privilege of staying alone. You move from your parents' house most likely to your husband's house. So
Yeah.
there's no even time for you ahead. So she then says that in Nigeria, you in Nigeria, most times you already are in a relationship. In fact, sometimes you have planned wedding before the guy will now come and say it publicly, will you
Will you
marry
marry
me?
me? Yeah.
So like I was trying to, that one of the reasons why
Some
I asked
people
that
and
question is
say
because of
self.
what the
You
lady
and the
said.
guy, don't already know say una wan marry, like it's coming to engage
Yes, the
you.
guy will now come out to say, will you marry me? So I'm like,
Yeah.
why is it like that? Why is it like that? Why don't you guys say, will
Okay.
you marry me before you start planning wedding?
I feel like in Nigeria we value marriage so much, but abroad they don't really value marriage like that. That's
Yeah.
why, like,
Okay.
for a Nigerian person will get committed to you in that level of just living together and having children, because already you know the stigma that comes with having a child out of wedlock here. So
Yeah, it's a
before
lot.
Nigerian person we be on that level of commitment with you, they know
Mm.
how far you've gone. You must have even paid price sef. Because in Nigeria, if you notice, the females are 100% dependent on men, unlike abroad. So even
Mm.
if abroad, right, a guy abandons a female in her pregnancy, the girl can always cope. But here, the girl is gone, her life is over. So that's why Nigerian people don't like to put themselves in that situation. I mean, the country bad as it bad. You not come and still
Yes,
have a
so
child that you are still suffering to raise. Like, that's just, nobody wants to put themselves in that
Mm.
situation.
at all.
Nobody.
I get your point now. Gibbs, please, have you shared me out
I
so that
Yes,
have
more
I'm
people will join this?
twice. You know, the first
Ah,
one
thank you so
I was
much.
interrupted, so I had to check the second
Yes.
one. Let me
Ah,
look if I
thank you
can
so
log in
much.
on my other this thing to share you.
Hi, Sister Betty, she's back. Thank you so
She's
much. Let me
back.
drop the link again so that you can join. Thank you
Okay.
so much. Let me drop the link again. I was like getting a lot of wisdom from what you were saying, Sister
Like
Bechi.
seriously, I was
As
even jotting it
in,
down
as
so that I can tell
in.
my daughter for you to listen.
Ma, you need to have a master class for
Like
relationship, oh,
seriously,
for
this is
real.
supposed to be the real
Thank you so
relationship
much, sister.
CEO, not
Yes,
fake,
you need to have
not
a
fake.
master class for
She
you
tell
need
you
to have
as
a
it
master
is.
class for relationship.
Yeah.
See, do you know what to piss me off about Blessing CEO? Is like, when she's talking, you can already see how transparent her voice is. Like, you just lies. Like, you just say, what is
Just
this
Me, I
one
don't
even
even
black?
listen to her. Like I've never listened to her before.
If I see her
I've
talk, I
heard
just
about
type
her
up.
a lot too, but
I
I've never
I just
listened to
anybody
her.
that is listening to this person don't know anything.
if you want to laugh, just go to TikTok and read comments each time she drop
Ha.
a relationship advice, or should I say just go and read
Maybe I
comments
will
And
and
go
the
be
and
way
check.
she
dragging her.
and the way she will keep her face so serious, I think she know what she's talking
Even my
about.
eyelash is something else. You'll be doing
Wow, I've
the
never
It's
eyelash is
listened
like
to
not
her
no.
seriously. Sister
it's like
Bechi, we are waiting for you to join the
how
chat.
am I
Yeah,
going to
please.
take advice from an inexperienced person?
It's usually not like that. So many people gather experience from reading here and there and all of that. But like I said, I've not heard from her before, so I don't even know exactly the kind of
She
person
has
she is. You
she
get
has
me?
history. She
Please
has
don't ever
history with
hear from
it.
herself. Till tomorrow,
She's
I'm sure
like
that
I
Bobrisky.
would too. I'll protect
She's like
myself now that you
Bobrisky.
guys
till
have told
tomorrow
me.
there is one man. I guess there's one man that is
Hey,
waiting
I'm
for her.
trying
She
to
said that
accept
because
Sister
of her,
Ndubechi's
her
request
girlfriend broke
too.
up with him, something like that. He said the day we catch
Wow.
blessing is going to beat the hell out of her. Like seriously,
I'm trying
tomorrow
to
there's someone
Okay,
invite
that is always there.
to accept.
Bams, I will go down so that you see if you can be able to come up. Oh, she's able to.
Okay,
No, we
she's
No,
can
you
here.
be
don't
four.
have
We
to.
can be four. We can be four.
I think
Hey,
you can even take.
sister. Yes, I
Hi,
think it's up to
hi.
6. I think I need to charge it. The devil is
Hi,
just so stupid and doesn't want this live stream to hold today. That's why one phone I can't hear something and one is trying to run down and all.
Yeah.
The devil doesn't want this thing to hold and it's a lie. We have
Well,
started already.
he has no powers.
Yes, so
See, baby.
how are you,
Okay.
ma?
Ma'am, yes.
So let's continue from where we stopped.
I
Welcome back.
am fine. Um. Okay. So I feel like what people call dating is what we should call friendship.
Exactly.
Here
Yeah.
in Nigeria, it should be a period when you're still getting to know yourselves,
Hmm.
have certain
Okay,
discussions,
Stizzy. Okay, Stizzy, thank you.
before taking it to the next step, to the next stage.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll just say ladies should not be faster. The period, the problem is the period when they're supposed to be having these intentional conversations about serious things. They're busy telling themselves how beautiful and how they felt when they met, when they first saw you, and all of that. Don't be distracted by all of that, because by the time all of that excitement fades, the reality hits you, and then you realize that there are things you should have talked about.
Hmm.
So these are the things you should talk about. And I feel like in this period when you're having these conversations, from the guy's body language and the way he responds, it should be able to tell you if this guy is someone who has come around to um really has come around you for genuine reasons, or he is there to play, and then you can quickly make up your mind. You don't have to allow it to go for a very long time. You
Hmm.
don't have to be with this person for a very long time before you can detect. And let me tell you the truth, when a man is around to play with you and he knows, and the moment you detect it and he knows and you're strong enough to walk away, trust me, he might not say it, but he's going to really, 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 really respect you, because a lot of women get to fall for that shit of, let me wait a little bit. And maybe he's taking time
Hmm.
to. It's all lies. It's all lies. I will actually be making a whole video. I was planning on doing this on my birthday. I intend to make a video on domestic violence, okay? Because Osinachi's whatever is not going to pass without me. I'm not making
Ah,
it direct. I'm trying not to make it. I don't want to make it a reaction video. It's not a reaction
directly.
video.
Yes, that's also why I did not do that.
Yeah, so I've been trying to get a hold of myself, because it's not just about. As at yesterday night, I listened to, even what am I saying? As at few minutes ago, I listened to some of her songs that people posted, and I was having goosebumps. I remember listening to her song, and I'm having goosebumps. And I asked, my mom was practically crying, and I asked myself, how will a man live with this kind of a powerful voice, and yet he had the mind to keep hurting her?
To do.
I learned her first child is 12 years old. It means that, and she's been
Wow,
married
they
to this
have
man
been for
for
over 12
about,
years.
yeah, she's been married to this man for about 15 years. So it means that for 15 years, you made a woman this powerful. We lost something great in the body of Christ. We
Really,
lost
we
something.
did though. We did. And to
And
say that it was even after she died, YouTube started suggesting her videos to me. I'm like, what on earth? What on earth?
Like
Hey,
seriously, same with me. Maybe the search on YouTube was very high. That's why YouTube was suggesting it, I
it's
guess.
a
yeah,
lot. And
because people wanted to know
I'm
Who the
like,
person,
yeah.
ah,
So
yeah.
I want to if time will start speaking about these things, I want to make videos generally talking to women. You see, church should not imprison you. Okay,
Really.
like I
And
always
I
say,
even heard
no,
that people didn't know about it that much. She was the one that
Yeah.
decided
no,
to stay in the relationship.
yeah. So that is why I'm going to be. So one of the videos I'm going to be making. My birthday is on Monday. Hopefully, God keep us alive.
Happy
So
birthday in
Happy
advance.
birthday in advance.
thank you. So one of the videos I want to make as my
Okay.
own little way of speaking to ladies is on domestic violence, and
It's been a
also
lot.
telling, talking
It's been
about
a
this
lot.
same, like I said, someone has been telling me to make a video on dating and also make a video on mother-in-law. So I'll try and see how I can juggle it, how I can make these three videos. I really don't put out videos on Monday, but I will be putting out one of these videos on Monday as a
Okay.
way to speak to women, because I think we'll keep talking. We will not stop talking.
We will
We
not
will keep
stop. Oh,
talking
we will not
because
stop.
I feel
After this ladies' matter, I still heard about one. God, I wanted to cry. You see how the lady's
yeah,
eyes were swollen. I
and
think they are
Which one?
Muslims.
I pray that she gets justice.
She
I
has
pray she gets
to.
justice.
She
You
has
will,
to
you
get
Pray
this
will,
that
but
that
justice.
man
you
does
will.
not. I pray
She
that that
has
man does
to.
not just stroll out of. You know the damage he has done to his own kids. The man is a monster. He
He's a
is a
big
monster.
monster. Like
Seriously.
telling your children to flog their mother. I don't even
He
I don't
even
just
beats
understand. That's
them. You don't
mindset.
get. Sometimes they say he just goes into the room and starts flogging them for no reason. Then when the wife comes in
Those
and tries to,
children, they
yeah,
need
tries to,
serious rehabilitation. They need
Like they need
that
to
serious
tries
go,
to,
yes,
rehabilitation.
yeah,
serious
and
counseling.
tries to appeal to him like don't hit them. The next thing he turns and he's beginning to hit her. And the children said he's jobless, that most of the time, 90% of the time, he's in the house. And I keep saying
Just
this, a
in,
man that is jobless does not have any business getting married. Take it or leave it. A jobless man has no business with marriage.
I don't
Okay?
understand though.
and I
I
even
just
heard
think
that
that
there's counseling.
some ladies are not just wise enough. She feels that love is enough. Love is not enough.
It's
I don't
not.
even know
Okay,
No,
which
so
it's
kind of
about
love
love.
is in
No,
that
it's not
kind of
about
relationship
love,
in the
but
first place.
I feel
by the
since she's a celebrity, she don't want to have that divorce written close to her name, like that
But
divorce.
before it got to that stage, before I started hearing her song, it's not like I really know her. At least it took time. So before she became this popular, the man did
been
not just start
going
beating her
on.
yesterday.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah,
that's
been
it's been
going
true.
on for a
going on.
long time. So why didn't she
Yeah,
stop it then? Why exactly did she
She,
not stop it
she,
then?
see, her mind
And I'm sure
is
that
in.
she would have seen the traces when they were dating. I am
dating
sure.
I
exactly.
learned
Yeah,
they didn't date. I heard they didn't
red
date
flag.
from the interview her twin sister granted. The only thing I can pick out of this whole thing, no disrespect to anyone, I feel really sad. I wish, if wishes were horses, I'll just beg God to please bring her back to life. If wishes were horses, I would really beg
Yeah,
God and say, please bring her back to life, okay? But this is what I could get from the interview the sister granted. They are not exposed.
Hmm.
Don't get me wrong. They are not very exposed. I don't know how to explain it. Being exposed does not mean you're educated. There are people who are not educated and yet they
Who
are
are
exposed.
exposed exactly.
You can't trample upon them. You cannot just do them what you like. It's not
Hmm.
possible. So this man
Hmm.
went in. He knew their weakness, and there are this kind of thing that, oh, okay, it has to. How do I put it? How do I say it so it doesn't turn out? They are really following the doctrine like it must be, but the doctrine does not say you should die in an abusive marriage.
Really, really.
You
I
understand?
was reading
So
a post on Instagram today. The is it Instagram or somebody's status? I don't know. There's a lot, so you can't even remember where you read something from. Where a
yeah,
pastor posted that because he separated in marriage in his church, people
yeah.
hated him for that. People talked about it a lot. It was like it took him a lot to do that. They were always beating themselves, and God told him that is either he does the rightful thing or he will lose one of them. He said he had to call the marriage off for both of them, and today both of them are married separately and doing very well. I can't remember where I heard that from, but I heard it today.
You don't have to die in an abusive
You
marriage.
don't have to. I don't understand the way people carry things, and the thing now is the woman is now making people feel that something is wrong with Christianity, something is wrong with pastor, which is
Yeah,
not bad,
that's
which is
true
very
also.
bad.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
a
That's
lot
true.
of
That
things
some
have been going on
pastors,
about saying negative things about pastor, saying
yeah,
negative things about being Christians and all of that. That shouldn't be the type of example to lay down. Seriously, I feel so bad for all of what is happening right now, because the body of Christ, I won't say is in the mud, but that's literally what it is now, because of one single incident that happened, which is not good.
It is sad, but we as Christians need to also talk to ourselves. Because people be sincere, the highest gossip goes on in the church. Which is the
Hmm.
reason why most times most of our Christian sisters and brothers will be going through certain things and dying in private. They don't want to leave because the next sister is raising her nose and saying, is it not this one that this and that and that and that, which is really, really bad. Okay. Then secondly is most, I don't know if this is what happened in her case. I really cannot tell. Okay. People are coming out to say different things. We're not there. We don't know who knows the truth and who doesn't know the truth. We're only hearing what
Exactly.
they're saying.
Mm.
Now, some people would know, some pastors will know and still be like, they manage them, which is really, really bad. You see, and that's why I keep saying, know God for yourself. I'll teach my children this same thing. I am a
Mm.
Christian. I love Jesus. I live for Jesus. I've seen God's power at work at different times in my life and the life of my family. But I know God for myself. I know when to say, when the pastor is telling me, don't worry, the Holy Spirit says I should tell you that this. Holy Spirit says you should tell me I should put my hand inside fire. The Holy Spirit that
Pastors
is
are
talking to
human
me.
too, so I don't know why people think that pastors are God somewhere. They
And
are
me, I'll
human
also
too.
tell you,
They
I'll
can
tell
make
you that the Holy
mistakes.
Spirit, I'll also tell you that the Holy Spirit that is speaking to me is not telling me to put my hand inside fire. So whatever you want
Mm.
to do, you do. You want to excommunicate me from the church, it's fine. There's no problem about that. You're not excommunicating me from heaven now, are you? So
It
I
is
feel
well.
like it's not a whole lot. In as much as I feel like there's something she could have done. I also do not want to blame her so much because nobody knew what she was going through. Only she wear the shoe, and it's sad that she's not alive to tell her
To
story.
say a story.
So I would
It's so
actually,
disheartening.
making a lot of this on this. It's quite a lot of people have been pushing out things out there.
You don't even know which one is real and which is fake at this point in
Yeah,
time.
that is the thing. So after listening to the sister speak, and I just knew that the man knew their weakness and knew that they were not going to do it. Let me tell you, it just takes one crazy person. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Mm.
One mad person, and all of this nonsense would have ended. When the man hears that the person is even coming, he would be shaking because he has nothing. He has nothing. He
It's
only met a
literally
woman.
feeding on the woman's money.
Yes, he met a woman who is weak and willing to submit. That is why he acted the way he acted. If he had met someone who is saying no, and maybe when this thing happened the first time, he took off and seeked for help, this whole thing would not have gotten to
It would
this
not.
point.
Yes.
Do you understand? If he met a woman who is not giving him the attitude of whether he bad or he good, I go day here. If he met a
Mm.
woman that is showing that, if this thing too much for me, I go waka.
I'm
He would
going to leave.
adjust.
It would not. Yes. Yes.
He would adjust. So it's either he adjusts or if he continues, the woman knows that okay, this one has no remedy, and she just walks away.
Exactly.
Okay, let me not deviate from your topic today.
No, we
Okay,
are all just learning. We are all just learning, because really it's so disheartening that a kind of thing happen at this time and people are saying all of these things that they are saying. Oh my god. Something wrong with my network?
sorry, I didn't know when I tapped on the leave button.
Oh, no problem. I was wondering if something was wrong with my network because I saw that it wasn't long after Gift left, you left too.
No, it wasn't your network.
Mm.
I was trying to position my phone and then my hand mistakenly tapped.
Oh,
So I'll just say
thank
on the
you.
dating part, women should, from the onset, from the beginning of whatever it is you're starting, learn to have important conversations. Okay,
And they should know what they want.
know what you want, set the record straight, watch the brother's body language and his words. Is one thing for him to say something and is another thing for his body to be saying something else. Okay, so if he is saying something else and he's acting, towards something else, his actions and his words do not match, it's also a red flag. Okay, so it's
Hmm.
just a whole lot. You just need to put God first, apply wisdom, you know. Um, when you have these conversations and what you're looking at is not what he's saying, there is no need staying there and then coming to us with a story of he broke your heart. We don't want to hear that.
Hmm.
Okay, so it's better you move. But if he's telling you, and when you're having conversation, as I said, during those period when you say you guys are dating and getting to know yourself, you're having conversation. You talk about this. Talk about
Hi,
how
Ogum
long.
series. Good evening. Thank you
See
so
you.
much.
Now you in the
It's
house.
good to have you here. Oh, hey. Our our masterclass older one is in my live stream. Have I not
I'm
made
telling you,
it?
you have.
Have
Oh,
I not made it? Thank you so much, Ogum series, for joining. Thank you so, so much. Okay, so Sister Bechi, let's continue.
I feel like ladies should also stop trying to take pictures because I've seen situations where, in fact, some guys are clearly telling the lady, I don't think this would work. I just want us to be friends, and you see them throwing themselves at the
At
end of the day, I feel like
guys.
yeah. So I feel like you're hurting yourself, and then tomorrow you say the guy is hurting you. The guy meets a girl, and let me tell you, the thing is that men know what they want.
Mm.
Men know what they want. They, it's so 80 to 90% of the time, men know what they want. The remaining 10% or 5%, you say, okay, they're really not sure. Okay. But most of the time, they know what they want. They could be
Mm.
dating a girl for 6, 7, 8 years. Some people date for that long and it works out and boom, they get married. Okay. And some people,
Mm.
most that I have seen, they date for that long and this guy meets this girl and in 6 months he knows this is my wife. Men will tell you they feel it. When they are ready, they feel it.
Mm.
Okay, so I really don't. I feel like having the right conversations during the phase of friendship. There's no way you have certain conversations continually. If you're friends with this person for 6 months, 1 year, and you guys get to talk at least 3 times a week. Let me just say, okay, you get to talk 3 times to 4 times a week for 6 months. There's no way you would not even see a sign that, oh, okay, this person is probably here to play around and all of that. So from then you should be able to make up your mind. But women sometimes they've already fallen in love, they're in love, and when you're even asking them why did you love
Mm.
this guy, they're telling you,
They
oh,
don't know.
it's because of, like, I shared one story. The girl said it's because the guy speaks good English. He's good look. Speaks good English. Yeah, that's what she said. So you can see the stupid things. Well, a man will tell you things like, "Oh, why do you like?" When he's talking with his guys, he will tell you things like, "She's clean," for example. "She's a very neat person." Okay. I like how she comports herself in public. Are you listening now? He's not telling you I
Yes.
feel sensation in my brain. No, he's telling you I like
Mm.
the way she comports herself. I love the fact that she's a strong woman. I love the fact that she can fend for herself. I love the fact that she's financially strong. I love the fact that she's the kind of woman that will help me that would build my dreams with me. You dey hear talk. A man will not just tell you
Yo.
because he feels sensation that the left part of his chest always beats faster when he sees you. Is the
When
reason why he's
he's
going to marry you. It's a lie.
he can tell that to the lady, but not to his friends, yeah.
Exactly. Do you understand? So most of the time, 70 to 80%, 90% of the time, a man is really, really logical, and he knows what he wants. He's naming it out. There are very few men that will tell you it's because of her shape. There are very, very few men that will tell you it's because of her shape, it's because of this. Okay. At the end of the day, so the one that likes you because you're a financial you're that, also wants you to have a good, also look good. I'm not saying he doesn't want you to look good, also wants you to look good.
But
But
it wouldn't
I've
come
also
out
heard
as that.
yeah, I've also heard somebody say um, a man wants to marry because of the girl's physique because she's got the killer curves. There are very few.
So when
Yes, there
she
are very
gives birth and the cubs leaves, what's left?
maybe he will leave now. That's to tell you that what he is not is not something that would last. It's also a red flag.
So I have a
So
question, no, Sister Nzubechi. Let me ask.
okay,
So I have a friend that would say that he doesn't like to have a reason why he likes a girl, because if that reason is not there tomorrow, what reason is he going to keep for staying with the lady? Do you get it?
yeah,
Like if you ask the guy, why do you like this girl? He'll be like he doesn't like to have a reason for like having to be with somebody. What if, okay,
everybody. Okay, go on.
let's say for example, the girl makes him laugh. He doesn't like to say that because the girl makes him laugh is the reason. That what if tomorrow the girl stops making him laugh? What is his reason for staying? So like, do you have any idea of what something like that can mean?
First of all, I would like to know that guy's age. I'm sorry.
I don't know his age, because we're just friends. So I was talking about him with his girlfriend and all.
Um, Everybody has a reason. Every
Mm.
single person has a reason, no matter how much of a nice person you are. You always have. He said, "For God so loved the world." He first of all loved the world, and He gave His only begotten. So there's no way. There must be a reason. Even if you don't say the reason out, and you have a reason in your heart why you like this person, if the reason vanishes and you decide to move on, you still move on even without saying it out. So everyone has a reason. This is it, yeah. A time comes when relationship, even in marriage, if you tell me it's sensation and your what is it, what's that word I'm looking for, if you tell me it's because of the spark you felt first that most people are still in the marriage, then it's a lie. Then people
That's
would
a
not.
lie, because you will not always love your partner every day.
Yeah, so because people at some point all of that spark and whatever would go down. And that is why marriage and relationship is like a garden that you have to water for it to be great and beautiful. So you keep
This wisdom is a lot to Sister Nzubechi. Hey, you have to be a master class. You have to hold master class for relationship at this point too. Okay,
okay,
I'm
so
listening,
you
ma.
have to keep watering and to make it greener, to make it more beautiful, to make it blossom, you know. Now, there must be a reason why he likes this person or he loves this girl. Okay.
Okay.
One thing about relationship is this: it gets to a point when some days it gets to a point. I don't want to talk about marriage because I'm not married, but I know somehow I've had conversations with married people, and I know that
Mm.
all the time they don't love. It's not the love that keeps them there. Okay.
Yeah.
But this is what it is. It's just like you've grown into an adult. Okay. There are bills to be paid. There are things you have, dreams you want to achieve. Okay.
Yeah.
And now there are days you wake up and you don't feel like going to work. There are days you wake up and you wish you could just have everything at your beck and call. You wish you could just sit at home and have everything sorted out for you. But because there are bills to be paid, because of the commitment you have, there are things you have to fix. And you know that you will not just sit at home for these things to come. You're working, right? You have to wake up every
Yeah.
day, even when it's not convenient for you. That is what
You
it
have to
is
do
like
it.
in marriage. There are
Hmm.
days you wake up and you're not just feeling like in relationship. Let me not go into marriage. There are days you wake up
Mm.
and you're not just feeling this person. Okay. Now, mind you, this is when you are sure you have met the right person for you.
Nice
Okay.
person.
Yeah. And you're not just feeling this person and you're just like, what am I even doing with this person? What exactly am I doing here? But man, you have to keep it going, right?
Yeah,
So it's not
because you
about
know you have met the right person.
right person, yeah. So it's not about what you feel at that point in time. It's not about you not feeling the sensation. It's about you being intentional. It's just like
Mm.
going to work. There are days you wake up and you're excited to go to work. You go to work, you're all
Mm.
smiles and all of that. And there are days you go to work as you're walking into the
And
office,
you're just so draggy.
exactly. That is what it is. It's not about what you feel.
Mm.
It's not about your feelings. I mean, at this point, you've passed the stage where you're thinking, oh, is this person the right person for me? Now you're sure in your heart that, okay, this person is the right person for me. Even if maybe at the end of the day, things could happen and it would not work out, but you're sure. You should have a list,
Mm.
like you've tick, 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 tick. It doesn't mean he will be 100% perfect, okay? But the most important things, to look out for, you have looked out for them, and you're sure, and you're also sure that this guy is also committed, and he's also watching the garden like you're trying to water the garden. It's not just a one-sided.
It's not just one-sided. Thank you.
Yeah. So at this point, it's not about, oh, I'm not feeling it today. Mm-mm. I beg, let's just break up this relationship. So that is what it is. Okay,
Mm.
that is what it
Mm.
is.
It is well.
Gift. So you're
Because
in the
this relationship, she's in the comment.
relationship
I can see her
is
here.
difficult. Oh, it's so difficult,
Ha.
especially in this our Lagos that everybody's faking life.
Hmm.
People don't
Ha.
understand the fake life. The
It's
fake
too
life
much
is
extra.
is too much. You meet a
Hmm.
guy and he's showing you who he's not from the onset. You
As
meet a
in,
girl she's trying to impress you with what she's not. So it's just a whole lot. It's difficult to even find someone who is real. Okay, let me
at
tell
some
you
point,
something.
I was.
When I was
Okay, I'm
watching
listening.
when I was watching Young, Famous and African, in
Ah, I
as
didn't
much
see that.
in as much as Annie Idibia, that's Two Face's wife, and Two Face, their relationship is not, how do I put it? I'm trying not to be, but considering what they have had to gone through, okay, I won't say is
Hmm.
the kind of dream relationship any girl should ever picture herself in, okay?
Okay.
Because there has been lots of drama back and forth. Everybody knows that.
Hmm.
But there's just one thing I could see is the fact that they are real to each other. They're not this couple
Yes.
from, oh, you're speaking English, you're hearing things like guy alpha, like, do you understand those kind of things? Like, you're real to
Hmm.
them. They were really, really real. Okay. You're seeing the guy, the lady say, what's going on now? What's with all of these romantic things? Yeah.
Yeah.
What if you see people trying to form what you can't even be comfortable. You can't eat the way you want to eat. You can't even sit
You
the
are
way you
just
want.
all trying to be
You're
formed.
just
You are just
trying
all
to
trying to
put
look
you,
good and
and
all. I was telling one of my friends which day that I think I'm the only one that is real low. I'm the only real person left. Because everybody have been coming across, they are just trying to form to be what they are not. Like, why? This life is not hard. Don't make things hard for yourself, really. I
it
don't
shouldn't
know.
be difficult. It shouldn't be difficult.
Hmm.
Okay. And now you know the thing, that's when lies come in. Once the guy is trying to act what he's
Mm,
you're not you're
Mr.
not
Line.
the girl too is trying to act what she's not. Before you know it, you guys are living a fake life.
Fake life is
And
too much in this
using
Lagos.
fake
So.
to cover up fake to cover up fake to cover up fake, and before you know it, it has gone out of hand. So it's just a whole lot.
Mm.
Just a whole dating in Lagos. I have not been in the dating scene for a while, but I look forward to having like a single person, a single lady and a single guy sit on a seat with me and I film a video. I want to hear their perspective.
Mm.
I want to hear them
I
tell me
think
what they
Ndani TV has a video like that, dating in Lagos. Why? I'm not sure I finished
really.
watching the video. Yes, Ndani
Are you
TV does.
serious?
They have it.
Okay, I'll try and check it out.
I think Kamsi Namani. one singer, I've forgotten her name. I don't know why I forget these people's names so easily. And two guys, two random guys that I really don't know. They are not random, but I don't know them. So they are like in that thing. But I didn't finish watching that day for some reason. I have not gone back to watch. But dating in Lagos is really, really hard. Social media and dating in Lagos is the same thing. Because everybody's trying to form who they are not.
Exactly. And you see people setting standards that are not realistic. You see people
Because
setting
I don't
standards,
understand.
both male and female. It's more
Mm.
difficult. It's even more difficult because you see a girl meet a guy today, boom, you're hearing things like our chemistry is stronger, chemistry is out of this
Which
world.
chemistry?
So,
Which
uh,
chemistry?
and physics, so chemistry and physics. And
Oh my
then,
god.
when you see them hang out in one very expensive restaurant, this guy is
Like,
not telling you, I want a future with you. Okay. And I feel like even if a guy meets you today and is telling you, I want a future with you tomorrow or today, it's still a red flag. And this guy takes you out, he's all sweet to you, and you're already feeling like you're in heaven. And before you know, you end up in his house. I'm not judging anybody, but this is where I have a problem. When you
girls
start,
are too quick to jump into conclusion without even hearing
yeah.
from the guy.
So
And that's
now,
where heartbreak comes in.
yeah.
Because the
So
thing
now,
is, the guy might even have his girlfriend, but just maybe want to catch cruise for some week, and you're not the girl he wants to
exactly,
catch cruise with. Then you now
exactly.
say he's cheating on you, he broke your heart. Did he ask you, did he tell you in the first place to be his girlfriend? You are just like trying to, imagine what's not, which is not supposed to be.
So now
Which is not supposed to be.
you jump into his bed, and it's all sweet. He plays along. The next morning, he's waking you up and telling you how good you were, how he's never had anything better. Oh, now wash, oh, now lie.
Because somewhere behind the scene, his girlfriend is there.
And then, after this thing, you're all smiles, and if he's very nice, he serves you what's it called, breakfast in
Breakfast
bed.
in bed.
And then you guys get to talk. You have your bath, and then you guys get to talk till say 4 p.m. And then by 4 p.m. you're feeling all cool. You're even before 4 p.m. You're like, okay, can I make something for us to eat? And you get into the kitchen. You're feeling like you're the main chief.
Outside material.
You're beginning to picture yourself as the wife, and then the next
Hmm.
thing you're hearing things like, oh, okay, at this point, what are we? In less than 24 hours.
It will
At that
end. It will
point,
end in tears.
and at that point, the guy freezes and he looks at you like, in
Yes,
his
because
mind.
he's also shocked that I didn't come to you asking for anything, did I?
Yeah, so in his mind, he's probably asking himself, is this girl dumb? Like, can't you just,
Like,
can't you read
just
the
think,
handwriting?
use your
Or,
sense.
do you understand? We're just having a good
Hmm.
time. Obviously, you went with the flow and all of that.
If you want to have a good time at your
And some
risk.
guys, exactly. So it's just a whole lot. It's just a whole lot. So I have a problem when people
Hmm.
come and come and say things like, first, when you tell me your guy broke your heart, we're going to sit down to talk about it and be sincere. My own is be sincere when you're talking to me.
At
Tell
what
me the
point
things
did
that
he say, be
and
my
how much did
girlfriend?
he
At
break your
what point did
heart?
he say, let's do this?
Even
Before
if
you
he's
now say
telling
he
you,
broke your heart.
even if he's telling you, be my girlfriend, you too, be careful. You can't be too
Hmm.
careful, but do the necessary things you're supposed to do.
To
Look out for
do.
the important things you're supposed to look out for. Really, see, nothing beats my peace of mind at this point. You know, I'm sure
Hmm.
almost every girl has experienced a bad relationship. So I feel like when this thing happens to you once or twice, you should up your game, and your guard should be up. Like, you should even make the
Thank
guy
you so
understand.
much, Gifts. Thank you so much. Sister Nzubechi, Gifts is appreciating you. She says she's learned a lot. Thanks so much, Sinsu Zube. I've really learned a lot. Oh, it's a great topic. We love to continue. We want to get busy with evening chores. Love you. Thank you so, so much, Gifts, for joining. I really do appreciate. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Yeah, so
Thank you.
I feel like there is more that you can do, and you should make this guy understand that you're sensitive.
Nzube, Lolo has come for you. She said Nzubechi and English.
Oh God,
Please, oh, let her speak her English. So is that English that used to turn my head? Like, I really love the way she speaks.
Lady, oh. Not be small, mommy G, oh. Mommy
Yeah,
G.
only she. How many titles? And title is not from here. Oh. Only she, Mommy Gio, she, master class holder. Only
Yes, so
she.
wow,
She has plenty names. Oh, our Lolo. Go
plenty
easy.
titles and still counting.
It's not easy, and it's still counting. More to come.
Yes, so more to come on.
It's not easy at all.
Yeah, so especially here in Lagos, if you believe everything a man tells you in Lagos, my sister, I can't speak of other states. You're on your own. You are on your own.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
you are so on your own because they're going to brainwash you.
Hmm.
Or tell you because see, they're going to tell you what you want to hear. And by the time they are able to have their way, the ones that are nice will be see, I've had somebody walk up to me. He's married, funny enough.
Hmm.
And what I'm saying, even recently, is someone that works where I work.
Wow.
The man always looks good. He's always looking good. The person I'm telling you about has kids that are probably almost my age. But he's
Wow.
always looking, yeah, he doesn't look it. So most times he walks up to me, and I'm not the kind of girl, I'm not the kind of girl that does makeup every day. I'm not the kind of girl that wears
Hmm.
the very expensive clothes or trying to look extra. There's so many girls around there that look because there was one time I heard that somebody went to look for the man in his office and the person was trying to make advances at him and he ran out of the office.
Ah.
I didn't hear it from him. Oh, I didn't hear it from him.
Different things in Lagos. So.
I heard it from someone. So
Hmm.
recently, not recently, I could tell for like almost a year, I could tell how he he behaves towards me, okay? How
Okay.
he
Network.
kind of observe something, but I hate to jump into conclusions until the person speaks.
Hmm.
And so recently he came out with his like the problem is that women feel like when you talk to them, they feel that is how you're talking to everybody. That was how he started first.
Ah.
And in my mind, I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I just smiled and I just looked at him because obviously he's my boss. We're not in the same office,
Hmm.
okay, we're not in the same unit, but he's my
Okay.
boss. So I have to apply wisdom. And then he goes like, recently he goes like, "Oh, you don't want to give me a chance for me to really, you show you." Then he said something about when he walked in and his perfume was so nice. I said, your perfume is really nice. And he was like, "What type do you want? Let me get it for you."
Wow.
First of all, I'm not gonna collect that kind of gift when I know say your eye don't they go another.
It's exactly.
I can't collect that kind of gift. So I just laughed away. I didn't even respond to that. I just laughed. So
Hmm.
he looked at me and was like, "Oh, you don't even want to give me a chance and all of that." And I just laughed. I didn't say anything because I think there was one time he chatted me. This is why I really do not want to say so much. There was one time he chatted me and I said to him, "Sir, I know the dates married man. I've been
Hmm.
single, not dating for a while.
Hmm.
For a while. Okay, I have been single and I've not been dating for a very long time. And if I'm to start dating now, I would not date a
It should
married
not
man."
be with a married man. Exactly.
Because he was telling me how his heart goes out to me and blah 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 and all of that. I said, "Sir, I can't do that. If you have a son,
Hmm.
don't worry, link me up with your son and let's see how it goes." And he turned and looked at. I said, "Yes, if truly you like me so much and you want me in your family, let's see how it goes with your son."
Mm-hmm.
Do you
That's a very
understand?
wise response.
Now, a lot happens. I'm not trying to say I'm the most wise person or I haven't made my mistakes or that
Mm.
I always have the right answers at every point in time to every situation. But I feel we should just try our best. Now, the response I have given to him does not mean that he's going to back down or he's going to stop. Because
Exactly, because it
even
will still be like he has not pushed enough.
yeah, in my unit, I've heard single guys say some certain things. Like, in fact, there is one that is telling me, "Oh, if you just agree for me, I'll dump my girlfriend." And I looked at him and said, "You've been in this office for a while, and you know me." He says the problem is that you're too uptight, and is this too much sense that you have? I said, "Oh, you were praying to meet a girl that does not have sense. Okay, let me pray for you to marry a woman that doesn't have sense. Maybe that would make it."
Hmm.
So women, yeah, I feel like we need to do better. We shouldn't let our
Hmm.
emotions. We're very emotional. I'm a very emotional person.
Yes,
I'm the
that's the
kind of
thing.
yeah.
Emotions here and there.
I'm the kind of girl that loves. And when I love here, you'll be wondering. I'm the kind of girl that will cry for love, but I feel like when you're starting something, okay, keep your emotions aside at that point in time and look
Hmm.
out for the very important thing. That's the time
Things.
to get it right. Yeah, look out for the very, very, very important things. Once you're able to put your emotions under control at that initial stage and do the right things you have to do, even when you discover the person is not right for you, you can quietly move on without even having to feel anything. Like you move on and you're fine,
Hmm.
and the person is trying to
Before
reach
you
out.
get your emotions to entangled.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah. So
That's true.
I think my talk is too much. I'll just
No, it's not. Oh. It's not. I'm like really having a great time, and thank you so much.
it's a pleasure. A
Yes,
pleasure.
ma'am. Thank you so much. Like I've learned a lot. I didn't like put out information early, so I'm sure a lot of people didn't get to see it on time. But I hope they rewatch this video. There's a whole wealth of knowledge in this video. I hope they get to rewatch and even the initial one and all. So thank
Uh,
you so much, Sister
you
Nzichi. I'm
are
so
well.
grateful.
So next time before you come up, you could just do like if you're going live today, you could just put out what's it called what's it called? You could put out a notification like today in the evening or as early as you can. I don't know if you can do it in the morning. If you're going live
Mm.
tomorrow, you could just put out, yeah. So that way people could, those that
You
would
know my
come.
community is not active yet.
Oh, why? You have over 500 now.
I just hit 500 on Sunday, and people said it would take like a week for it to get active.
Oh, okay, yeah, you get it. You get it. Since you just hit
So it's not
500.
active yet. It's not
Yeah.
active yet.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I'm so grateful, sister. Thank you so much.
Welcome, sis.
I've learned
So,
a whole lot. Ma?
ooh, I'll just be in the background. I need to tidy up a few things.
Okay, no problem, no problem. I'm not sure there's anybody extra up there too, so I might be rounding up like soonest. It's over an hour already, and it's past 6.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Thank you for your time. Thank you for sharing me out. Thank you for the thumbs up. Like, I am so grateful. Thank you so much. We hope to do more of these, and yeah, it to be more fun and all. Yeah, so thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. I hope people get to watch this. If you are watching this later, please share it out. Share it out. People like really need to watch this and learn a lot from it, especially ladies need to watch and learn. Like, you can't afford to marry wrongly or even be in a bad relationship, because it all starts from bad relationship. Because I also heard, is it heard or watch now, I don't know anyone, a lady that says that she's used to abusive relationship, that if she's in a relationship where she's not being abused, she feels like the guy does not love her. And I'm like, what on earth is that? People's mind are already entangled to think that some things are right whereas they are not right. Like the day I heard that particular thing that lady said, I'm like, oh no, there's a lot to be done. And I don't even know how people are going to, like, I don't know how she's going to get free from that kind of mentality. Why will you say if you're not in an abusive relationship, then the guy doesn't love you? There's a lot of things here and there. So we just need ladies to, I'm also very emotional, like Sister Unzubechi said, but to be less emotional when it comes to some things, just so that you can make the right decision. Don't just jump in with all your emotions, because the truth is, the moment your emotion is all in, it's difficult to, you know, to go out. That's just the truth. It's really difficult. It's difficult to go out, and you don't want to be in that type of a mess. Really, like, I'm young, but I know you don't want to be in that kind of mess where your emotion has the best of you and you can't do anything about it. So just like, before you go into any relationship, drop your emotions. If possible, drop it completely. Drop it at home. Forget it. Then when you see that, okay, the guy is a good person, is somebody you can move on with, then you can then bring in your emotions gradually before you be served breakfast. Breakfast is not good. You don't want to be served breakfast, and I don't think that breakups should be as much as it is if we take the right step. Yes, because if ladies do the right things, then there shouldn't be breakups here and there. There shouldn't be heartbreaks and all of that, which causes a lot. Some people don't want to be in a relationship because of what somebody did to them the last time. I understand, and people have different way of healing and all, but the truth is, you sometimes ladies put themselves through what they are going through. It's not like the guy majorly, of course. Sister Baby said breakfast is lunch to go with it. Happy, oh. It's not like the guy is the main factor. Of course, the guy does whatever he did, but the lady has more input to whatever is going on with her. That's just it. The lady has the right. Like Pastor Kingsley usually say, Kingsley Okonkwo, I don't know if you guys know him. He will say that the lady has the right to choose. Like, she's the one choosing. There are like 5 guys, and she's the one to choose. Okay, I want this one. I don't want this one. This one will be better. This one will not be better. Like, the lady is the one choosing. Nobody's forcing you to come into a relationship with them. You are the one choosing. So please let your emotions down and choose rightly. Take your time to choose. Don't be in a hurry. Don't let peer pressure allow you choose wrongly. Don't let pressure from family allow you choose wrongly or in a rush and all of that. Like, a lot. Oh, Pastor K is my pastor. Ah, that's good to know. Like, I listen to him a lot. And Pastor Mildred, like, I sometimes binge watch their YouTube videos. I'm like, oh my gosh. Then now I know where your wisdom is coming from, Sister Betty. Because those wisdom you were dishing out, they are not from here. Really? Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, so you're under the right pastors, for real, you are, because those people, they speak fire. That's just the truth. Like, really, they have a lot of wisdom. Oh, you don't attend this church, but you watch him. Oh, I think I guess maybe we are under the same thing. It's not like I attend this church too, but I listen to him a whole lot. Yeah, so ladies, there's a lot. Okay, Lord, but I watch lots of their teachings. Yeah, I do the same too. I do the same too. And they've been to my church in Ilorin before, so it now gave me more what now? More opportunity to watch them more. Yeah, it gave me the opportunity to watch them more and all. Yeah, so I know that for domestic violence, it's not one-sided. Guys are going through it, ladies are going through it, but for anything emotion, it's more for ladies, because ladies are more emotional than guys. Guys are logical, not all that emotional. I schooled in Ilorin. But I'm in Lagos at the moment. I schooled in Ilorin. So I was in Ilorin for like 5 or 6 years, because I did remedials and there was COVID and all of that. So 5 or 6 years, I think 2016 to 2022. That's 6 years. So yeah, 2016 to 2020. So I was in Ilorin for that long. So I attended Feelings of Light Church there in Ilorin. So my pastor invited them over, and we had a great time with Pastor Mildred and Pastor Kingsley. Yeah, so ladies, please, enough of suffering in relationship, enough of suffering in silence, and enough of what people will say. Because if you keep going by this is what people will say, you can say, this is what people will say now. You don't want to leave this relationship. They will say it's your 10th relationship. Please, is it people's business? You know, better by far. Yes, so better by far. Oh. Did you attend Uni too? This one that you know us very well like this. Yeah, so ladies, please and please and please and please just take your time. Take your time, really, really, really take your time. And I think that'll be all for now. That'll be all for now. If there's going to be another life next time, it will still be on relationship. We'll talk about it till ladies we know that this is the right thing to do. Like, we're going to talk and talk and talk. But if I have more topics, like you guys know, my channel is about opinions, and I love to hear people's opinion a lot. So I think the way I will go about my opinion is to, do live streams. I will ask my questions, then I will hear people air their opinion also about a particular topic. It's getting dark. My ring light is running down already, so I think I might have to just end this live stream here now. So thank you so much. Okay, I did my diploma in Ilorin, so I was there for almost 2 years. That's good to know. Wow. Wow, that's good. Though I'm coming to your DM on Instagram. We'll continue our gist there, Stans Bechi. We'll continue our gist there. Wow, that's beautiful. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate. I'll see you next time in my next life. I don't know when it will be, but I enjoyed this, so I hope to do live more often now. So let's see how it goes. Bye, guys. Okay, my DM is open. No problem. I'll chat you. All right. Take care, guys. Bye. See you guys. Love you. Bye.